No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. Quick handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, he'll throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Fires complete on the crosser. Turning it on. Touchdown, Wildcats. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ole Miss offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Rebels will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, running back on the move. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Cummings. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The give to the left. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USC. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Got a man. It's Pope. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick pass on the jet motion. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Got his man downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. So this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Wants to throw. It's Cummings. Fires to the big fella. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets it out fast. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Going to look downfield again. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the outside. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50. 3rd and long on any given play. They can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now 1st and goal.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking for a man. It's Cummings. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead and 10-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the back in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Connection to the right. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. On the move at the 30. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane opener, you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick release on the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Scanning the field, it's Cummings. Snags it, and he will score!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Texas.
Give to the back.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go right back to the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He wants to throw it again. Using the quick game. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call. And everyone... And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He got it. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today at Oxford. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Pulled and fired complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Cummings. The throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now this offense will take the field again. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires left. Pulls it in. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Cummings. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Pope. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. To throw, it's Cummings. He's got it down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The give on the counter. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Makes the grab. It's Pope. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He lobs one high down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Lost one deep down the right side. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. The give on the option. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Quick strike complete. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Surging forward on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 10 to Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on second down. They'll run the screen. Open space at the 25. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. And the Wildcats with myriad options options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff to the lone back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He'll keep it himself. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Rebels decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
The Wildcats will hustle to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll go to the ground. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fires to the big fella.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Good timing on the quick out. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.